Welcome, Freedom Hero. Just imagine yourself in the situation that you are staring at an empty page on the screen. The cursor is blinking and you just can't come up with any ideas what to write about. That situation is especially frustrating when you set yourself a deadline to write a blog post or an email or record a video, and you can end up wasting so much time just staring at an empty screen. And that's why this episode is about how to overcome that and find great content ideas for lead generation quickly. My name is István Bujdasó and this is the 47 Marketing Show. Let me share a little story with you. Years ago, I started creating content with the purpose of generating organic traffic and leads through this content. At the beginning, I found it difficult to come up with content ideas consistently. The more time I spent forcing myself to come up with an idea and staring at the empty page, the more frustrated I got. After a couple of forceful content creations, I gave up for a while, and sadly that happens with a lot of people. So I wanted to share with you how I personally come over this challenge and being able to come up with a new idea in less than 5-10 minutes every time when I need to create new content, and most importantly how you can do that too. So here is 7 ways to find great content ideas for lead generation quickly. Number 1, create your own content idea swipe files. When you see an email or blog post, video, headline, or any content that catch your attention, then save them into a Google document. Also, when you have a random content idea out of the blue, make sure you always put it into your swipe files, because ideas come and go, and when you need to create new content, in that moment, you're not always going to have new ideas in your mind. And in that moment, instead of staring at an empty page, open up your swipe files and you will find inspirations for new contents quickly. Number 2, search on YouTube and Google. This is a really simple method you can use in that moment when you're looking for ideas. Type in keywords related to the area of your expertise on YouTube and Google, and you will find videos and blog posts that will serve as a source of inspiration to create your own new content. It's simple, isn't it? And remember, always make sure you keep saving the things that catch your attention into your swipe files. Number 3, search on the Answer the Public website. This is a special website where you can search, and based on your keywords, it gives loads of questions that people ask. For example, if you would search for the lead generation keywords, it would show you things like how to increase lead generation, why lead generation is important, what is lead generation in sales. And this is just a few random examples of many questions that the Answer the Public website shows, and those questions can give you inspiration for new content ideas. For example, answering one of those questions or a few of them can be a great content. I will leave the link to the Answer the Public website in the description with the other resources so you can check it out. And again, any ideas you find through this source, add it to your swipe files as well. Okay, number 4, search on Bossimo. Bossimo is another special search website. You can search for keywords, and based on that, it shows you a list of web pages and blog posts, and more importantly, how much engagement they got on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and more. So it not only gives you inspiration for content ideas, it gives you ideas for content that potentially can get a lot of engagement and can go viral, which is exciting, isn't it? And you can also use this method to extend your swipe files. Number 5, use Funnelscript. Funnelscript is a unique tool that can help to write headlines, sales letters, scripts, emails, ads, and other copies in as little as 10 minutes. You simply answer a couple of questions, and then with a click of a button, it creates professionally written copies. Besides that, you can use those copies. They can also be used as a source of inspiration for new content ideas, especially the headline scripts that create you more than 100 headlines with a click of a button. You can find a link to this tool in the description with the other resources. And remember, keep adding ideas to your Swipe files from here as well. Number 6, use your life experiences. Think about your life experiences, everyday events, special things that happen to you that can be related to your areas of expertise. They can be a great inspiration for story-based content. You can share a story and then relate it to your services. What do you think? What else you should do with these ideas? Yes, add them to your Swipe files too. Number 7, use the things you learned. Just think about that, the things you learned from videos, podcasts, on live events, from books, and so on. Those things you learned are another great source of inspiration for your content ideas. You can even share the story about how you learned those things. For example, I recently started reading the Copywriting Secrets book, and I learned a couple of really great things from it, and that inspired me to create a few new episodes of the 47 Marketing Show. I shared a bit of story about me realizing a few things when I read the book, and then I talked about the things I learned from the book. Can you see how you can use the things you learned as an inspiration for your content? Okay, these are the 7 ways to find great content ideas for lead generation quickly. You can use them in the moment when you need new ideas, or you can use them to do research upfront and keep saving things into your Swipe files and use that for inspiration in the moment when you need it. I hope these will help you as well to come up with new content ideas and create new content consistently and get more traffic and leads through this content. Okay, one last thing before we go. If you want to ignite your automated lead generation in as little as 15 days without cold calling, then visit 47funnelsecrets.com for a proven process. You can find that link in the description as well with the other resources. Thank you for staying till the end of this episode. My name is István Bújda Show, and see you in the next episode of the 47 Marketing Show.